try to change my bed linen about once a week, and I found these on Amazon. They're flannel Christmas sheets. I'm so excited. They're so cute. So I wanted to share, have you take a little peek with me. This is knitting from around Norway, or knits from around Norway, and it has some lovely patterns in it. That one looks really hard. I haven't done much color work. I've done color work on the knitting machine, and actually I'm struggling right now with a pair of fingerless mitts that I started a couple years ago. I took a class, but all of this looks so nice. That one I might try, and that is a must, the bumblebees. So really pretty photography, and there's a couple shawls in here. That one I think I might try, and this next one coming up, that I definitely am gonna make. So, sweet book. Hi friends, I'm back. I was gonna film, I have a little bit of footage from yesterday, but I just was so busy trying to clean things up. When you teach and you're only home a few days a week, it's kind of hard to put things away and keep things in order. So, especially with the schedule that I had over the last semester. But here I am, Vlogmas. This is day 4, yay! So I am really enjoying the Vlogmases. I'm really having fun. I'm trying to think, there's a podcast. She's not doing Vlogmas. She lives in the Mediterranean. I'm gonna get my cell phone so I can look her up. I think it's called For the Republic of Me. Let me find her. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yes, The Republic of Me, and let's see, her name is...
Ranked one of the best mobile banking apps.
Her name is Ivana, and she is delightful. She's making Christmas socks, or just socks for Christmas. And I think it's a bulky weight or chunky yarn, and they are just beautiful. So she's making these socks for several family members. But her footage is beautiful, and she is just an extremely talented artist. She has had some exhibits. She does, I don't know if she does oil painting, or I don't think she does watercolor, but she's pretty amazing. So For the Republic of Me, if you get a chance, check her out. She's really nice. Okay, so I just wanted to sit here and chat for a minute. I have some things lined up for us to do, and I'll just share with you. We are going to do some things with pine branches. I'm going to show you my, it's a little plastic knitting machine that I make hats with. So I'll give you a demonstration on that. I finally got my triangle loom figured out, and I'll show you my dilemma working with that. I'm going to introduce you to a new old friend that I think you'll fall in love with. And let's see. We are going to go to the wallpaper store one day this week, and I'll take you to pick out. I really would love to have a white Christmas cactus. So we'll go and see if we can find something like that together. And let's see. Probably some chores around the farm that I'm trying to get done. So, but I just wanted to come on and just quickly chat with you. I had the camera facing my Hoosier, my wooden cabinet, which I think is a really pretty backdrop, but the sun was shining. It's not all that great here either, but it's a little better. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I wanted to share with you, this is the progress that I'm making on my mom's scarf. So this is the observatory, and all I have to do is just knit to that end and knit to this end, and then I'll be done. And I apologize for looking up, but that's the tripod. I can't get it any lower than it is. So yeah, Mom, I'm chugging along. I think I should have this done by Christmas. So here we go. So we've got that on the needles. And when I was downstairs in the basement, I was pulling up some of my Christmas decorations. I'm not going to do too much, but I found a box of old cards that Samantha and Jacqueline had given me for birthday and Mother's Day, and that's probably part of the reasons why, one of the reasons why I didn't film yesterday or record yesterday, because I just got absorbed in looking at those cards. I was headed down memory lane. But what I found was I had a very dear friend. Her name was Lynn, and she passed away. I don't know, maybe 8 years ago, 7 years ago, but she was a watercolorist, and she made cards for family members, just little greeting cards. And here's one of her cards. So I have another one that she gave me as well. So I just think it's really pretty. So I'm gonna put this in a frame. Let's see. Oh, I got my Better Be catalog. I'm going to be going through that tonight, taking a look at all the cool equipment. See what I don't have that I really need. And I wanted to share, I don't know if I showed you this hat or not. I made this a couple years ago. This is hand knit, and I love fuzzy, white fuzzies on it. I wear this actually up to the barn when it gets really cold. But this is some of my hand spun yarn, and I know that this roving came from Autumn House Farm, Harriet Knox, and I just love, I've always loved her farm. I love her fibers and her makes. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but I really have to get up there. I haven't been up there since before COVID, so I really want to get back up there again. And I don't even know if, I'm sure I had a pattern for this, and it was a freebie. But yeah, this keeps me nice and warm. It's definitely woolly wool. Okay, so the only thing I have left to show you is we are going to work someday this week. We are going to work on a project that involves this, which is this was a sweater of mine that I turned into a pillow. So it involves this, and it involves this, with some other things that I'm gonna find around the farm. So that's what's happening. That's what we're gonna be doing. And now I'm gonna introduce you to my new old friend. So stay tuned. You're gonna like him. Steven's gonna be jealous. Okay. He's on one leg. This is my old new friend. This is Frosty's brother. He's a little wobbly right now because I have to fix him, but we're gonna fix him together. His name is Melvin. I bet you didn't know that Frosty had a brother named Melvin. Well, this is Melvin. So Melvin has been here. He's lived with me for quite some time. And poor Melvin, I was at a craft store in Ohio, and I saw Melvin and I fell in love with him. Sorry, Steven. I love Melvin. But anyway, the first year that I had Melvin, I put him out on the front porch. See his cute little mittens? And he has this cute little vest. There's his heart. He wears his heart on the outside of his clothes because he's really sweet. But, and he has this cute little scarf. And I'll show you the rest of him. We'll have to take Melvin apart. Anyway, Melvin came into a lot of trauma. And my Doberman, it wasn't Gabe. Gabe wouldn't do this to Melvin. Frosty the Melvin. But anyway, my Doberman got a hold of Melvin, and I found Melvin. He was like the scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz. So his legs were, one leg was over here, the other leg was here. His poor little hat was off. He was a mess. And he does show some signs of wear yet still. See, I had to give him some stitches right here. His stuffing was coming out. So, Melvin laid in pieces in the basement for a really long time. And I just thought it was time to patch Melvin up and put him back to work. He's gonna go on the back porch and he is gonna be the greeter. Aren't you, Melvin? You're gonna greet every single person that comes into the house for Christmas and for New Year's. And he might even be out there over the winter because he's a snowman. Okay, so let's start by taking Melvin apart, and we're gonna glue him back together. I found some eyes. Oh, that was the other thing. They pulled his poor little eyes out. Poor Melvin. So we're gonna fix Melvin up. We're gonna get him all patched up, and he'll be ready to serve his duties here at Meadowsweet Farm.